They done fucking pissed me off, YouTube. They done pissed me off. Stephen A. receding hairline ass Smith. Tim looking real glim, Legler. And Shannon, little fruitcake, Shannon. They done went on TV and they done did it again, dog. They playing with my emotions. Again. I want y'all to listen to a little bit of what they had to say about who is the NBA's GOAT. Now, this is coming after Stephen A. Smith sat down with Trevor Ariza. You dig? And Trevor Ariza said that to him, Kobe Bryant is the GOAT. He said, yes, Michael Jordan is in a class of his own. But to him, Kobe Bryant is indeed the GOAT. So Shannon Sharp done had the man on this show, Trevor Ariza trusting Shannon Sharp, you dig, had no idea that Shannon Sharp would then go on First Take and sit by while they basically clown Trevor Ariza's take or his opinion on who the GOAT is. So we gonna listen to what each person had to say about this topic. You dig? I gotta pause it, flip it, you know what I'm saying, and put my 2 cents in there, man. But we gonna start off, and kind of like listen to what people gotta say, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I'm gonna tell y'all what's up, man. So without further ado, check it out.
Because he said Kobe's the best, but he did say Jordan's in the class by himself.
Right, I was about to say that.
What?
Yeah.
So is Kobe in the class by himself? Jordan's in the class by
First of all, let's not lose the comedic element of that, because Shannon, do you see how exasperated Shannon was? Shannon was like this. I invited this brother to be a guest. Right. I appreciate him being on my show, but damn it, what is he talking about?
Like, you see how they're trying to make fun of this, like they're trying. Well, nothing was comedic about anything. Like, they're trying to belittle the conversation. Shannon has a pretty big platform. So Trevor Ariza's take actually got out to millions of people. You know what I'm saying? And here you see them simply trying to demean and talk down about this man take.
For me, Legs, I think in order to have the GOAT conversation, I think you have to have criteria. And for me, my criteria is you have to win 3 regular season MVPs and 2 finals MVPs. That's why Kareem, that's why Jordan, that's why Magic, that's why LeBron, Wilt. When we think of guys like that, that's why we put them in the GOAT conversation. Now, I get it, the flair for the dramatics, Kobe and the shots, but it's just not all about rings. You look at LeBron, a 13-time first-team All-NBA player, a 17-time All-NBA player, about to be a 20-time All-Star game starts. I think when you bring all of it in its totality, that's why I have LeBron. But, people like, okay, it's Jordan. And the guy that really never got any credit was Kareem. Because he had 6 MVPs, 6 championships. He was the all-time leading scorer until Brian surpassed him.
So clearly they're just looking at numbers. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at numbers. Just looking at, these categories. And I think that, the reason why Kareem wasn't always in the discussion was because he was playing with Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson.
I think a lot of this is like when you play with someone, you have an infinity, you have a sense of loyalty. But for me, I think it's a 2-man race for me. It's Jordan and LeBron, and I'm in Team LeBron's camp.
I think finally, though, I will say this. At least to me, there are 2 guys that belong in the debate. It's LeBron and Michael Jordan, right? It's worthy of the debate. I'm going to be with Jordan. I'm going to, look, and part of it is personal bias. That was
you played the era.
My whole career was the 90s. This dude won 6 titles in the 90s, all right? So, it is a little bit personal because you see
Which was the real
we understand that. Listen, Mike, appreciate that. No, listen, that's where the debate lies. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever heard another player, really, or anybody say Kobe.
Right.
Bruh, this part killed me. So you've never heard any former NBA player say Kobe Bryant is the GOAT or is their GOAT, or Kobe Bryant is, is 1A, 1B. Now all of a sudden, that's never been said by any player. And this has always been one of the big things for me, is that the media clearly is biased in this conversation. Whatever it is, they don't want Kobe in this conversation. Clearly they don't want Kobe in the conversation. You can clearly look at the body language of each analyst up there, and you can see how, their movements, Stephen A with the fake laugh, and they really trying to force the conversation to make it like it was so comedic that Trevor Ariza said that, when really and truly a lot of NBA players say that. But I just also find it funny that the same things that we criticize Michael Jordan for, he played against plumbers, you know what I'm saying, he never won without Scottie Pippen, but yet we never discussed the fact that if Michael Jordan played against plumbers in the 90s, then Magic Johnson must have been playing against mailmen. You know what I'm saying? Must have been playing against bartenders. Then how we never discussed the fact that Magic never won a championship without Kareem. Never. Ever. Magic Johnson, no first team or second team all defensive selections his entire career. Shannon Sharp's talking about MVPs. Kareem is the only MVP in history to whose team didn't make the damn playoffs. Think about that. He was the MVP of the league, but your team doesn't even make it to the playoffs. Those are things that nobody talks about. Kareem is the only MVP in league history to win league MVP on a team that, number one, didn't make the postseason, and to win the MVP with a losing record. 40-42. But nobody talks about that. But we quick to discredit Kobe. Steve Nash got 2 MVPs? I'm just saying, man. Like, the people that played the game, the your peers, that's the ultimate compliment. You know what I'm saying? For Tim Legler, and this just shows y'all that there is an agenda to discredit Kobe and erase any conversation with Kobe in the top 5, damn near top 10, let alone compared to Michael. Kobe. Michael said Kobe Bryant. He chose Kobe Bryant over LeBron. We can start at the top. The GOAT chose Kobe over LeBron. There's countless players. You can look it up on YouTube that has chosen Kobe over LeBron. And I'm just saying that just to make sure that we keep in perspective. While some players may say that, debate LeBron and Michael Jordan being the GOAT, none of those players, because Tim Legler said no players that he's never heard that from any former player, but the players have never had Kobe out of the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm trying to point out the fact that it's just clear. Tracy McGrady said Kobe and Michael and LeBron. That's the top 3 right there. Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, Kenyon Martin, Rashad McCants, Trevor Ariza. Just to name a few, man, that got Kobe really up there. You know what I'm saying? Top 5. Maybe not the GOAT, but top 5 for sure. But I want y'all to think about the fact that when we talk about these players, when we talk about Michael, and we're comparing Michael to LeBron, and you hear people talk about the fact that he played with Scottie, the fact that Michael didn't play against any competition. But that same criteria don't get applied to Magic. Don't get applied to Kareem. Kobe played with Shaq. You heard Stephen A. talk about he played with one of the most dominant player of all time. Okay. But Magic played with Kareem, the NBA's all-time leading scorer for the last 40 years. So what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? If we gonna set a criteria, let's set a criteria. You brought up Michael Jordan's individual accomplishments and LeBron individual accomplishments, but yet we didn't talk about any of Kobe individual accomplishments. We just so quickly went into, he played with Shaq. You talked about Michael's scoring titles. They talked about LeBron's all NBA selections and scoring titles and MVPs for all of the other players that we want to have in the conversation. But when we talk about Kobe, it's he played with Shaq. It's easy to see. They don't want Kobe in the conversation, man. And I just gave y'all clear instances of things that they could actually debate about those other greats that you never hear. You never hear them talk about Magic Johnson playing alongside Kareem, but he gets to be in that top 5. We never talk about him not making any all-team defensive all teams, but he in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Kareem, only MVP in history, in league history. From what I've researched, anyway, whose team didn't make the playoffs. Regular season MVP teams didn't make the playoff. We talk about Michael Jordan's competition, but yet we never talk about Kareem and Magic's competition. Because if the 90s was trash, the 80s had to be trash. Right? But for some reason, when the criteria fits, or when it doesn't fit, we don't discuss it. When the criteria doesn't fit their narrative that they want to push, they don't discuss it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Shannon Sharp was trying to clown Trevor Ariza at all. I think Stephen A. just kind of made it seem like that, But y'all heard what everybody had to say, man. If you made it this far in the video, bro, y'all hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about the video, man. Till the next one, man, it's your boy Joe. I'm out.